From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots. Ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Gillette. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. A give to Mason. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Third and long, it's McCarthy. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots have it as he reports the first interception of his young career. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Looks away from one. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. From the red zone now. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Polk with a point after. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots 7, Vikings nothing. Nick Polk to kick off for New England.
It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Now give it to Mason. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles. And he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Now a give on the counter. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 42-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. That's grabbed at the 10. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Complete to Diggs out left. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Going play action, May. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on third down. Finds him over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a nice return out of them. They have a little further up past their own 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. And they send a man in motion. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. He's going deep! And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
They'll run here on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, like just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Man in motion here. Now it's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They've got a man in motion. Mason will try this one at the gut. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Running once more with Mason. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-point game. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
They send this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Begins with a run. It's Williams. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to have the 1st down as he slides to a halt.
It's a gain of 20. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a first to begin the frame. From the gun, it's May. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though. Because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
May trying to get here on 2nd. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Five.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. The ball is out, and they lost it. This is scooped up by the Vikings. The 30. Gets the 10. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing is May. It's caught. It's the rookie out of Stanford. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A pickup of 17. And that's a New England first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Hey, Jim Wright. Hey, what's up?
Up the gut they go with Williams. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
May now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
May now from the gun. It's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, what's up?
May on 1st and 10. This will be caught once again by Diggs. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Hey, what's up?
First down throw for May. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
Back to the air. It's May. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, what's up?
Again, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. And now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Miles Price. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. McCarthy looking to throw. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So 20 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On first down, they'll run. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is Mason on 2nd down. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to him. Gets it to the 15. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. We'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
May looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. To the air yet again, May. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, bro, right hand, right hand. Hey, what's that?
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Hey, what's that?
Here's May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
At the Vikings' 33-yard line.
May. He finds Brown right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Operated from the gun, here's May. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their... first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Where was that? Hey, what's that?
Now May on 4th down. That one complete to Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Where was that? Hey, what's that?
Here's May again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. The kick by Folk is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, here's Price. Showing a little burst so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Right, here we go, throw. Here.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. He dodged the tackle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Right, here we go, throw. Ready, what's up?
Made now, 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
That's taken at the 15. Some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Mason trying left side. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. McCarthy operating from the pistol. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Now they send their back in motion right. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He'll go with a design keeper. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Mason dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's him on the end route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here we go. Bravo 80.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, check, check. Check go.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Brought in. Escapes a defender. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
70 Lions. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Ready, what's that?
Throwing is May. He finds Diggs right side. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paint, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hey, what's that? Here!
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Hey, what's that?
Made a throw it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
13 yards on the play. And the Patriots.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, crazy! Crazy!
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Torpedo! Why? Get wide!
Back to the air. It's May. And this is going to fall incomplete. We made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
May now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
May looking to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Gibson here from the gun. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
I got it.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Price. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Crazy.
Going play action, May. Diggs with yet another catch. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it down from 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw for May. This will be caught once again by Diggs. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the gun, it's May. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here goes throw. What's that?
Throwing again. It's May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What's that? Five.
To the air yet again, May. He's got a man left. And And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So now from further back, another try. Here's first and goal. Here's May again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Cougar 19.
Another run for Mason. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Mason gets it from the gun. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
Running it after the penalty. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's drawn up for him. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.